Set dial.
Garrett J. White, the authentic entrepreneur and founder of the Paid to Play Academy, where we train struggling network marketers and frustrated entrepreneurs on how to wake up to their divine soul purpose and get paid to play. So here's the deal. Today, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about branding, and particularly a conversation that came up here in a question and answer session with some of our tribe here at Paid to Play Academy. And here was the question. Garrett, I'm having a hard time understanding the difference between my brand and my stand. What exactly is the distinction, and what should I be looking for when it comes to my brand? Now, over the last month or so, as you've been watching these different episodes every single Monday as we talk about branding, we've been unlocking some of the key points. But today I want to talk about some different angles with this idea of branding, particularly the following. The following is feeling. Now, I want you to think about a couple different people. When you think of Paris Hilton, what do you think about?
Whoa.
When you think about Richard Branson, what kind of feelings do you have? When you think about President Barack Obama, what kind of feelings do you have? When you think about Osama bin Laden, what kind of feelings do you have? When you think about Gary Vaynerchuk, what kind of feelings do you have? When you think about me, what kind of feelings do you have? See, feeling itself is what drives us unconsciously and subconsciously to take the actions in our life that give us the results that we're having. Now, our personal brand itself is nothing different than our soul purpose message being marketed to the marketplace in a way that they can receive it.
Now, our personal brand itself is nothing different than our soul purpose message being marketed to the marketplace in a way that they can receive it.
But one of the keys we're looking for is, what is the feeling that you want people to have when they see your brand? See, emotional management or emotional IQ is one of the most difficult things about marketing and one of the most difficult things about branding, which is how do you manage the emotions or the feelings that people have about your brand? If a feeling shifts about your brand, everything changes. Let's give you an example. So Kryptonite Locks here a number of years ago, they had purported themselves as the greatest lock ever made beyond time. Like, it was like the God-based lock. Now, the problem was a guy took a flip cam and he recorded himself picking the lock with a pen.
Oh no!
Now, he put this video up online and he sent this video viral. Now, he didn't really have to send it viral. He put it out there and it went viral. Millions and millions and millions of views of him picking a kryptonite lock with his pen. Now, the original feeling to the brand of kryptonite was like
Superman. Kryptonite cannot be done.
power, power, power. And that was the feeling that people had about kryptonite locks. Now, this video radically shifted the energy or the feeling that somebody had about the brand of kryptonite, and ultimately they couldn't recover. And it destroyed the business and it caused some different problems. It's not that you can't find kryptonite locks anymore, but their stock value and everything else about them changed. Well, personal branded stock changes too. Charlie Sheen right now is online, is like kind of this big sensation at the time I'm recording this. He's a bit crazy in a lot of ways, but also it's kind of interesting just to watch what's happening. Charlie Sheen has this brand, this feeling, and it's invoking two kinds of feeling. There are people who are saying,
man, I wish I was Charlie Sheen with all the goddesses and the porn stars and all the rest of it.
and there's other people that are going,
This guy's a freaking nutcase.
there's other people going, this guy seriously is the
Devil incarnated.
Now, it depends on where you're at and the feeling that you have as an individual that you associate with his brand. Now, the one thing I can tell you is that something's going on with his brand, because he went on Twitter and he had 2 million followers in less than 24 hours. 2 million followers in less than 24 hours.
Whoa.
He also launched a video cast event online with his flip camera or his camera off his laptop, and he had over 100,000 live viewers watching that show. Now, that's craziness, right? But see, there's an emotional connection that people are having to Charlie Sheen, that they had to Paris Hilton, that they have to you and they have to me. And so what I want you to begin to think about when it comes to your brand is, what is the feeling that you want people to have about you? Maybe the example of Charlie Sheen and the emotions that are being click to what his brand is don't work for you. But for you, what are the emotions you're looking for? What are the energy or the energetic connection to your brand? What do you want people to feel? What do you want people to think? And what do you want people to do when they see your brand? When they see you, when they hear your message, when they watch your message, whether it's in text, video, or audio, what do you want them to feel? And then what do you want them to do? For me, I want them to feel what? Awakened, and I want them to be in action. I want them to feel controversial in a lot of ways, and so I ask hard questions and I talk about the topics that engage that kind of thought process. When you look at your brand though, what's the feeling that you want to have? I'm committed to the following: chaos and clarity. And unfortunately, these two kind of go hand in hand. People either go to chaos with me, or they go to clarity with me, or they go to chaos and then they go to clarity. This has been the Business Breakthrough, and my name is Garrett J. White, reminding you to be real, be raw, be relevant, and most importantly, to be authentic.